July bosome ne da etoso aduonu nan ene adehima ma hene eyo ukuadia no si atwato na abono ebraso se ensebia yensa aka ha oman Ghana edie ewomu ebia ma hodo so ensem a eni dedie ewomu ebia pomuden sara so na edwadie ebre aso se yede besomo se Paramount News ewo Great Commission TV eso fasida fama enagad medicated toothpaste wose ko dwaman so na kwaji paste ni bi fatwitwu se na emwa enye wonum nka bia na emma wo se no enye fita kama isanse dro no ahoni nuro ewo mu a ebo wose no eho eban Hola Savior Herbal Center wosifa wo yade nyina bedan wo na wo mo entimi hwe ma wano aduro entimi emo apomuden no entimi ensipi na ensite sanse manga na mu de ena yentina ho ema yade eni yeso enkunim saranso ena go same travel and tour yesi ama kwentio na ye easy aye kama nkasa enfa ena opesa wo pe amanhodo so ebi akwakoye adwuma anasempo kwakosra obi ana usuku ena wo kwakotwa so nanso uhunu obi a wo betimi aboa anwumrei na mekanfo go same travel and tour e dia ma so wo betimi aboa papa eba no se wo visa ho ensem wo passport ho ensem empo birth certificate na woni bia ni nyina no wo mo eye edema e ma wutimi ko oman bi etise Poland Canada UK ene Oman ba bia pesa wo ko bia no ye boa papa enti hwehwe echi akwan e wo nungu akantamanto na woni ye emedi ensawo so kama yesebra na yemfa wo emfa entitiye mu eba no nyame adwuma no ne fa ba bia pesa wo di fa bia no se yesempaka ena pesa wo ka sofo ena wo pesa wo ye anase bibibia efa nyame adwuma ho no kama fa ye krado se wo mbetimi aboa na wo mode wafa entitiye mu ye wienso a yamotumi kata edi adanse se wafa entitiye emu Adishima majuma kwa we ena nyumre wamo ebo mechidoma. Mede Paramount News ebreo ewe Great Commission TV esobomodia na bora Facebook na kwahwe kase yi ebi ewo honom. Eno eye Great Commission TV GH. Wohwe ni na no comment like na share fama ye. Oko YouTube nso ye demu wo honom a. Eno so eye Great Commission TV. Radio SM online enyumre ye demu ewo ehonom. Na yenhwe ensam no na poso ene na poso ebi Mampenin dada John Evans atamos ene ya ena woko ne kreche no wanya emfihia makoma kudu mienu empanifo ekokopie mu ewo asomdwe park ene amamre bia wose womo eye edema no womo kopie mu ho no mo eye de ma na ye behwe na kase yi ensem bia womo eka ye no yahwe ede atudwa ede amawo ewo so Ensemfufro mo enso sitag womo ekiremu se eba na tuatia womo atenanya de won befre dwuma se kosi se Ghana empanifo ebeye womo akoma so bisade ede ama womo de entie womo kasanso henwumre ye bebomo ede ama Dom kuma wo mrahye bedwamu ede atodom kase no enemu se eba no Ghana mampani dada John Dramani Mahama se wo betimi atena se na wone mampani abedeche Dr. Bawomia womo aye debate die na ne sade no enya dia ebetimi asi wonfrase na wone owura adongo enkonko ye debate se wotimi ne dia ene won bema ne kwan na wone Mahama so akoye debate Addition mu bi ede ato Ghana ban ye ni mu se wo momodin a na sika bia ye hia se ye betimi ede aboban efa no eye enkoda ye cheche wo mo anasa addition mu bia wo mo edi ni pedwa e wo man Ghana mu no sika ye hia etimi bua etu wo mo so sa no aban emfa moa wo mo na wo mo emfa ni dwuma no beboa pa amasa enuoma yetimi aso ano ye do beko enije kase emu na brother Sami wodi atodwa se di o man na emu ayeden pa ama sesei emu emma no titiri kura no adwuma womo eye hook up eno so ye behwe abomu ede ama na Uganda memu de ne aposifo nsa sonkofo bi mu ewo honom adehima ma ensam ebika we hu na me na nakua acheba ata anwumrei me bomu ede ama o se eye no sia kase ewo Great Commission TV eso mame mu adwo na mensan so emo wakwaba emra kase yi eso ma ye ntwa ye ho ye ba ensam no ye bebomu ankasa ede ama ye basisia Ebusia ma yensan so na yemo akwaba emra kase yi eso afejebre na tie kase no enchemu ankasa ye fresh dia na ne Ghana mampeni dada John Evans Atamils eye afimpinu ni du mienu emu 2012 ena wokọ ne krechia na chese enne eye July bosome ne da etoso aduonu enan wenya infrihia no maku du mienu efri se woto anananom ne senti addition mo ebi etise NPP ene NDC empanifo eto santi kokopie mu ewo asomdwe park sanso ena mampeni dada Fifi Atamils wo nebusuafo wo monso efri eye emfantime mu mekire efifi ni mantem eba bepie mu a wo mo ehwe ye na wo mo amamra ni amane e wo se wo mo ye no wo mo eye ni nyina kama na bra wo mo kopie mu ewo asomdwe park na mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama wotu franka ede ama NDC amanyokwe wakasa ene wodi tu dwakire mu se eba ne mampeni Fifi Atamils dia ene woba ye no wobeboa wo mangana pa eba na hombrasia na wowobi enioma bi a wototo ye anase wode to honom kra no eboa ye ema Ghana etumpon ekọ nanim entino na afibia no wombehwe na pape womo etimi akai no esanse nipa ohoyi woyade wosayeyi entide woyema NDC amayokuo no ene oman Ghana titiru entino afibia no womo ebeye enkayesom ede amano
whose memory we have gathered here to honor and address you as he would have if it was him reading these statements as my dear brothers and sisters. Today, as we have done annually over the past 12 years, we are gathered here again to memorialize the life of a remarkable son gifted to this dear nation of ours. Each year, our healed wounds open up again in raw pain when we remember the untimely passing of our dearly beloved President, Professor John Evans Atamils. We're resigned to the fact that we may not completely heal from the ever-present shock of his passing 12 years ago. He lived a life of unquestionable integrity and absolute humility in the service to the nation he loved, Ghana. Prof, as we all popularly called him, no doubt is a special foil to the kind of leadership Ghanaians have had to grapple with over the last 7.5 years. He is the exact antithesis of what we've been going through today. If I were to speak of this great man, what he meant to us as a party, as a nation, there will not be enough time. We will clearly not leave here today. It hurts deeply that we have to make reference to our dear former president in the past tense, especially at this time when his vision, his direction, and his values, which he had in abundance and which Ghana so desperately needs, are in such short supply in our country today. My boss, Professor Mills, was a selfless leader. He prioritized the needs of the nation over his personal and any political gain, unlike the situation we see in Ghana today. He was the first to cut his own salary as a sincere gesture to show solidarity with the economic hardships faced by many Ghanaians at the time when he took over from the NPP administration. He was passionate about lifting the vulnerable and duly allocated resources to social welfare programs. He was a man who epitomized truth and honesty. From his life in academia through his time as the Commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service to when he became Vice President and throughout his presidency, Professor Mills lived as he preached, transparently and honestly. His reputation for integrity was widespread nationally and internationally. He He was a nationalist, he was a social democrat, and a true patriot. His policies were deliberately geared towards the development and unity of Ghana. He promoted his Better Ghana agenda, which aimed at boosting economic growth, improving infrastructure, and enhancing social services for all Ghanaians.
Ene na asomdwe park heno no baby a yeko ekosie enkane mampeni John Fifi Atamos eno no na chese honomo ena wom kogina yampanifo ya mamre ede emma no ma yenko ensamfofro emu na Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana yetwanitia se CTAG na eno June busume emu ena womode tu dwakere mu se eba no se adekere womo etere no enya de womo ebechire biem womo de womo aso agufom de ntia womo eti etua nyina ne se aban womo ene no akobenkro mu a womo nsem bi no ewo se woyede ma womo nanso womo bone a enya dia aban woye womo akoma so bisade ede ma womo entinu na chese free June busum mu no womo enkwakira de enkosi se aban no wobeye womo akoma so bisade de ama womo na anu ye womo kwa asetena nanso asetena na chi no womo sande ba bonten se womo mfrade kire ase aye no nam so kura ema suku nkoda yi bi kire mu a enche ye ba be kire ensohwe entino enkebeya empanifo nhwe na womo entwa womo ka bibibia womo hia no yemfa ma womo na womo emfrade kire ase se de beya ebetimi aboa womo so amadesua etimi akọ enkan na weyi ena enra eba beto dwa adehye no mu bi kire mu se eba no sita ga kyekyerefo yi ebia womo ati atua no empo July bosome womo aketua no yemfa tabone ntoso yemfrizi no na kyese yentua womo kakra eno namuso ama eye sichag womo so akwa asetena kire mu se sansamo na empanifo eka ne de na kyese womo kra womo huru womo akoma kra se ya ti atua na nke ye twense empanifo be ka asam na yetimi kase controller wonhwe na wonfa tabone fanto womo aketua so de na kyese aban na ka me se wonyanye na adwen se wone womo be ko bankrom na de womo hia no wode ama womo dia na ne efiri na ekwayi a dwumadie bia womo edie womo dine nyina gu honom womo kiremu senka ne kura na womo tibi kwane nam school honom koye services ni de ka ho sesie no ni nyina no womo agai enkosi se aban no wobehunu se ampa ewo se woye womo akoma se bisade de ma womo no ansana womo ebefri adekere ase na adwumadi a womo edi ya na sensem twafo nhyiemu a womo ye no womo panipa a woda womo asante mantemu ena wogina panifo anamu a wode ensamu etudwa
no at the compulsory arbitration awards no eba bonten arahosem ne se anamwo esesa aban etu na ohwe hu se ya implement arbitral awards no se be ya sikasem a ewom amanfo a eje na akọ retirement ombehu de se omunya ansa no makọ retirement no ofa eyi ani aban no enye in fact the Kodan National Labour Commission say una wo de orders ne ba bonten na ayamo responsibility so mo be ensure enforceability nti mo nhwe Labour Commission say ma refer ade no to main legal department and ensan kwatro mo say sade a ena mo ma ye krata a kire say ye de akoma legal department ni nyina mu no ye nya response from the National Labour Commission ye hwe bi aga na akodu sade abraboma ye din na how ne abenedi a aban implement ade we de abato ye nkofo ne so no enti no ye de Kodan National Labour Commission say de aban anhwe no wa implement a ye betu ye homfo in fact ni nyina mu no ya ntehwe enti no ye de krata koma aban say de ihye no etie ema started a strike action in fact you started strike action in some bebre akoso a yakọ even National Labour Commission na commission na sande directive for kra asan ba se aban momfa adansidi a chese ma comply whether be abo mo so ma comply it mo fa adansidi a chese ma comply no emra na this time crowd here mo fa nko court ye the most azam na court mo fa nko ma court na court emfa ma ye ne National Labour Commission say yen saka any such document ye we team of lawyers I dey be mom na omo a study na omo amaye afutu
aban say omra no meboan because two parties now say omo ye involve ewo assembly nyinam eye ya kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ ne aban omo bia ni wa omo hunu amane sese yen teacher trainees ye na ye hunu amane sese a enti ye befa sa kwenye so asra aban se yesre na da wo de onti ase na ontua eka bia ya kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no ode won a wo so otua ma on ontua ma omo se ne be ya yen so ye disua betimi akoyie
striker ekoswe ai ha ye kwan bebre so ye ba school mo na wotwenso ni a academic activity bia ni ho a akoso wo campus tisre aban se otemene a any stakeholders omo kasa bia aban etie se omo nsra aban se differences bia ewo one sitag for entem no ka unsolve
school for p kra ekofi because idea way there ya pa say sitag o teachers epe bibie fi aban ho na aban enye sade ne ma na because of that nti we ordinary training no ohun dia on fa ho ye
Ebusia na enye sitag for eno no na enne yenya no entie enwumre ya se adehye no mukopie mu mrahye bedwam eye mrahye bedwafo wo mo echemu se asamu wo mo so ede akwakoto ho no ma wo mo abobo hu a entimpanifo ede aba betudwa se wo mo hwe enu na wotwe mienu de na kyese sitag fo wo mo sike bia ene de keka ho no na yahwe ede ama wo mo efri eye adekire ase sanse ye ya pa so be kwa kopie suku mu na afei obi a wose okire wade no na kyese wate ada ne nyina no wokire mu a aban etua neka aban de neka anase bibisa na ekire nso be kire nsohwe na ensohwe beba no na wohunu dia wotworo etipanifo okire mu se na wotwe mienu de enu wodom no na bibibia wo mo ede atoto na kwamu mayenko ensemfofro emu na yeko mrahye bedwam a dom kasia ewo ho no mo ede ato edom kuma wo mrahye bedwam enimu se wo mo hwe na nka mampani dada John Dramani Mahama fani debate mampani abedeche Dr. Bawomia wo kire se wo mra na nka wo mo endibeti ene wo mo te wo no mo anache se we ya kan de wo ye ene de wo banso a wo be ye na nka wo mo mbobo hu andibeti se de ya ye beto ababi a wo mo eye no entino Owura Alexander Fenyo Markins ye banudeni di ma edom kase no ede to dom kuma wo mrahye bedwa ni mu se wo mo nkasa nche mampani dada John Dramani Mahama na wone debate no entimi emra so na wei ena dom kuma wo mrahye bedwam wamo banu denu ora to forcing wonu so eyi na no ena wo kire mu se banu se debate dia enke ye beka se Ghana mampani dada John Dramani Mahama wonu ne de na wo se wo ye no waye esan se we frase ene nsamtwefo akasa ede nani so ade hunu de waye da ede atudwa na emomo no eyi frankatufo de ma MPP amanyokuo no Dr. Bawomia wonu ena sade no wonya enye bi enti won frase na nka wonu nsamtwefo konkasa se wose wontimi enya ne sanso a ene womramra hyebedwam na enkofo bi etise Owura Isaac Adongo mo na afei na wo mo afri eya amanwasam na se womra hyebedwam wo mo no wone wo mo emekasa se wotimi edibeti ne wodi enkunum di a ene ombema na kwanya ama no akomampani dada John Dramani Mahama ho na wone no akwa dibeti esanse ye ba no amamuo pa dia na kyese eye mampani abedeche Dr. Bawomia enye nafe ene eye mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ne de ene Owura Adongo mo enti wonko emfrase ne wo mu dibeti wodi nkunum a wombema mampani dada John Dramani Mahama wone no aye debate no
of facts. I'm sure he wouldn't want to challenge this because the videos are there following the flag bearer. But Mr. Speaker, it is important that your MPs should not just follow your flag bearer. They should encourage your flag bearer to make himself available for a debate with Dr. Bawumia. Because you are, Mr. Speaker, in this election, we should make available fact to Ghanaians. And I would encourage us as parliamentarians to urge upon our flag bearers to avail themselves for a debate. We need a debate. The way we debate in this chamber, Mr. Speaker, is very important. And this is a call I'm making as a leader of the House, that let us encourage debate so that the name calling, the insinuation, the toxic nature of the politics.
Say, play by sizes. The Speaker, how can a driver mate debate an experienced driver? Mr. Speaker, in this House, the spokesperson for the minority on the issues of finance is Honorable Adongo. The spokesperson for the minority for the issues of the economy is Honorable Kweku Rekithagen. And the spokesperson for the budget for the minority is Honorable Ampem Dako. Mr. Speaker, we all know that the chairman of the economic management team is the vice president. So the vice president can only debate Honorable Adongo. He should debate Honorable Adongo or debate Honorable Kweku Rekithagen. A driver mate cannot debate an experienced driver. No. Mr. Speaker, that is the fact. So we throw at the challenge. He should debate Honorable Adongo first, Honorable Ampem second, and Honorable Kweku Rekithagen third, before he could consider debating President Mahama. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Henya na mrashe bedwem eno no rato force wachirebu a Ghana mampeni abedeche Dr. Bawomia said ye wono ankasa adi kan akasa wono de we driver mate no na chese woni ho akwanya se woko eko debate experienced driver te se mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama enti won frase na owura dongo mo wone wo mo enko debate wodi nkunumu dia ene wo mo ebe ma na kwanya na wone mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama wo mo debate ma ko ensemfo fro emu na empempi no eya oman Ghana mu yete ensemu ebi se yede enkoda enamo ensuo so asabe ye ko ede wo mu akwakodi dwa ene de keka ho nimpa yeton ye exchange trafficking no ebi ewo oman Ghana emu eno nam so amasua ye wo mu ehwe sa enwomei ede atudwa ewo eye 2024 UN Day against human trafficking emu se wo mu momodin na aban no sika ene akodi a wo mu ehia ede etu sa nneoma yase no aban ebetimi ede aboa wo mo papapa esanse sa nneoma na ekoso ewo man Ghana mu no ha adwen a ewo se yehwe na yetimi etu ase ne ebetimi etu ase nso a agise yehia sika ene akodi a yebetimi ede etu sa nneoma yi ase enti mamme Afisa Zakaria ene empanifo bia ekoko pie mu ewo dwumadie yi ase mekira so ye wo mo hwe enkoda emma emema ne asetine mu yedie ho ensamo eso ede wo mo ensam etu dwase
Say na ba kwa sa aban na ebetumi aboa na ye de yen mo abeta aban echi se de be ye adwuma biara aban be ya ma obia te se child trafficking di yenya enti ye nyina ye sorry enti asa ade ye di yenya so ye nyina ye betumi ama de robo na kwa echire ne aye adwuma wo krom ha ne even ponkron kra wo echire omonti enti na ene adwumadi aye ba be di ya asama ye kan ye se yemba yenye ba ako yembom na yenko no kro ni ebebre na government aye meme wo adwuma ni mu ntiman ka se government nye bia na meboa na emu toda na broni beka se challenges bebre wo honom toda ye beti se aban discuss ya to afiwe se human trafficking secretariat any agencies are aban abo mo amo adwuma so mo nkoni nyina no SAS can even post say better say you ready budget say your boss no ye enti say ye this kana momo de adwuma enti kakra ye extra ban say so audition budget no me ya release this kanema agencies because omo ye crado so omo be ye adwuma no omo ye but ne beta omo chia ma omo ye ne mo ama yate wo bebia no sika fa me kona afensu so assemble kwa make us make ne say toda say ye kosa ade ye di enye ya na political interferences bebre bem ukokochi obi a wa fa akola bi a o enslave akola no human trafficking mu a o use exploit akola na wo ho na MP bi aba wo ho na opani bi aba wo ho ampo ahemfo mpotumi ba no maka say asem no me fa nkofie di kofie a yɛtumi di akyire sɛdeɛ mmara no ɛhyehyɛ sɛ yɛndi ho akyire no nti akyɛw pa ne yɛde to mpanimfoɔ nyinaa anim sɛ yɛsrɛ mo saa interferences moma yɛnyi firi hɔ fi sɛ yɛ saa no a ɛma yɛdwuma no ɛtumi nkɔ mpuntuo yie papa nti
this year we chose a team or we brought school children together to debate on the team in the area of sports. So they debated very well and the main aim is to create awareness about human rights. And you heard how they debated, some were against, some were for, and they brought out the laws and issues surrounding human trafficking in Ghana. We are a transit point and we are also a destination point. When you go around our streets, you find children, and these are children from outside this country. And also, there are children from this country who are also being trafficked outside. So we are a transit point as well as a destination.
Ebusia na enye adehye no mo ensam no wo mo kire mu ya wo mo te se budget ni mu no ye di sika se yemfa enkohwe human trafficking nenso wo mbete sika ne boode nenso emma emedu wo mo aso ye eti aban hwe na wo bo sika ne wo budget ni mu a wonsa ne mfa ma wo mo na wo mo entimi mfa ni dwuma ena adehye no mo so a emu twintwan wo mo na mu ye chi obi a na afei ena mo kwakwa kire so ye mu busuani ni de keka ho no munyai esanse no emugya ebetimi aboa wo mo papapa ema wo mo adwuma akoso na mayenko ensem foforo emu Wasafo wono ena ehwe amahodo so anasa amanone ho ensem eso meche minister for foreign affairs eye mamme Sherry Ayokobotwe na no ena wade ato empanifo ewa bibiman mu titiriwo ene oman Ghana Ghana mampani na nadodan kwakofado eka ho ebi sesese no ye beda besore no na chese ebibiman yi a enkofo bi asore a womo ekom ena obete na ebi mu etwamu ewokromu a chese womo etinteso di achira ban ene de akeka ho eno na wo kire mu se wo man Ghana no yen soronko ye de ene hye mabunu no ekame se wo mu buade ntia ena saa enuema basabasa no wo mo enye bi enti aban mamodin pa se osome wo se wode somo man Ghana ene emuti mamufo no wo be ma na gina ne nan so de mabunu no wo mo ehia no wo behwe pa na wada ne nani ewo ho no mo ede ahwe aye ede ama emabunu no na enkonkoba se de esisi ewo man bi ti se Kenya ni Uganda no yebeti se ebi esi ewo hanom se na press conference a wo mo eye no na eno no wo mo ebo asomdwe hu dehuro ene empo ye bambo ho ensem ena wo mo edi dwumadie na dwumadie no na chese ebibi man emu empanifo enyina na etwahia mu Ghana ya hinkro enkran wo mo edi dwuma ena Mami Sherry Ayokobotwe wode ensem tudwa ewo ase.
People are celebrating unconstitutional changes in government, we should be asking ourselves these questions. Our citizens are demanding and are indeed entitled to accountability. Citizen activism is on the rise, and rightly so. Democracy promises better, and we must deliver better. At the continental level, we need to reflect on the continued utility of our instruments. How is the integration project aiding member states in meeting their obligations to their citizens? We were assured that the African Continental Free Trade Area would lift millions out of poverty. Yet we know that the cost of doing business among ourselves is still far higher than doing business with the outside world. So whilst our young people are innovating, producing, yet production costs make them less competitive. We must be willing to make the bold changes and plunge ahead with confidence to make the AfCFTA a reality and to make it work. In the area of peace and security, we need to investigate the extent to which our instruments remain fit for purpose. We need creative solutions to safeguard the sanctity of our governance norms while assuring the security of our member states and our continent. After all, governance and security are two sides of the same coin. As a minister in West Africa, I cannot end without speaking of the critical challenge confronting our region. The strength of our regional union, ECOWAS, lies in the unity and cohesion of the member states. This is especially so for the fight against terrorism and extremist violence. The developments around the setting up of the Alliance of Sahel States from ECOWAS and their threatened exit from ECOWAS is saddening. While ECOWAS continues to engage with the leaders of those countries, it is important that part of our efforts as a continental organization is to communicate clearly to the people of those countries that we have a common destiny and therefore share a common interest with them on what happens inside their respective states. No individuals who seek to break up our Pan-African project can be more Pan-Africanist than our institutions for regional and continental.
Ebusiama Mishari ayoko boche enono na wochemo yamomodin pa se kebima minkebi amemo no ebegina ne nan so a e wo se mpanifo ye wo mafamu de ansan na etimamufo so etimi aye wo mafamu de na de ekokoso e wo amahodo so no ebi ama omangian na emu na enwume bomodin na bora Facebook na kwahwe kase yi ebi e wo ehonom eno eye Great Commission TV GH wo hwani na no like comment share na follow page no so fa maye wo so na wako YouTube so na wako hwe bi ewo ehonom eno so eye Great Commission TV GH bomodian so be subscribe no wa like na wa share wo so na wa comment ewo ehonom so ede amaye Radio SM online enwumre yedemu ehonom obetimi enya bi na watie eye Paramount News ena enwumre wani gusu a wo hwe no bomodian na fa seda fa go same travel and tour wasi baby apesa wuko bia no say ye Poland o man na she Canada baby apesa wuko bia no ye krado papa say ye beboa ede wakakopie mu ewo honom na won so say wo kwakoye adwuma wo kwakosuade anasa wo kwa akosra obi no ne nyina no ye beboa ede wo akohonom kama ye sebra ye mfa wo emfa entitie mu nyame adwuma no ne fa baby a opesa wo de fa bia no ya ye krado say ye beboa na ye de wo afa entitie mu na wonso wabeye openipa se sofo anase ensempakani mapa ewo omangiana emu ma yentoa ensam no eso na yenko ensemfofro emu na Ghana mampeni na nadodanko akufado wabo enkofo makomako dunsia se wo monkonko boa ewo eye court of appeal judges ensia se wo monko boa wo hono pa na wo monkonko boa asenie ewo hono na Jubilee House na woda wo mo edi ekireye na wo ma wo mo esu aye se wo mo beye adwuma ne pa na afutuo wode ma wo mo ene se wo mo kwei wo mo enkonko ye adwumaden ene ensem bi egu ho no mu a ye friend se potokasem backlog no wo mo enkonko boa na yenkle ni na emfa emfiri ho no mu se de be ya adehye no mu ebigidi e wo mo ewo Ghana ye mra ho ensem no egidie no etimi egina ne nan so na yenko Jubilee House ewo abra Ghana mampeni na nadodanko akufado wo bo mpanifo edin ede wo mo etudwa.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters who have been appointed to the Court of Appeal bench today, we wish to thank the Almighty God for making today's ceremony a successful and memorable one. We express our immeasurable gratitude, appreciation, and sincere thanks for the honor done to us by His Excellency for this appointment. We know of the confidence His Excellency, the President, the Honorable Lady Chief Justice, and the Judicial Council have in us, that we are persons who are ready to uphold the provisions in the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana 1992 by upholding the rule of law to ensure that justice, equity, and fair play are administered and done to all manner of persons. As we took our oath of office, we stated so, and we shall do everything within our powers to fulfill same.
This occasion underscores our unwavering commitment to upholding the rule of law, strengthening our judiciary, and ensuring justice for all Ghanaians. The 16 justices, 12 men and 4 women, whom I have sworn into office a few moments ago, upon the advice of the Judicial Council, are each eminently fit and qualified for the position of a Justice of the Court of Appeal. One of the key challenges we face is the need to address the backlog of cases that continue to burden our courts. Justice delayed, as we know, is justice denied. It is imperative that we find innovative solutions to expedite the resolution of cases and ensure that justice is delivered in a timely manner. Another critical area that demands our attention is the issue of judicial independence. The judiciary should be free from any form of external influence or interference, be it political, economic, or social. It is only through preserving this independence that we can be sure that justice is administered impartially, that the rights of all citizens are protected, and that the oath judges take to act without fear or favor, affection or ill will is fulfilled. The public's trust in the judicial is essential for the effective functioning of our democracy. It is therefore incumbent upon us to ensure that our judicial processes are open and transparent, and that judges are held to the highest standards of conduct. As you take on the duties of a Justice of Appeal, I urge you to approach your duties with humility, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility. Your elevation to this esteemed position is a testament to your hard work, allegiance, and attachment to justice. I have no doubt that you will discharge your duties with honor and distinction, and that you will contribute significantly to the advancement of our judicial system and the rule of law. May you be guided by wisdom and courage in all your deliberations, and may you always remain steadfast.
Adeshima Magana Mampeni enono enkofo makudu ensia womo ekokot of appeal na womo akwakobwa aidijuma ewo ehono mentia futuo na eko ede ama womo enum ma yenko ensemfofro emu na yeko asumdwe park ene na chese Mampeni Dada John Evans Fifi Atamos wako ni kreche no na chese infishia du mienu enie na yeko ye dwumadi so kra ewo eye asumdwe park na yede kwakwa kai Mampeni ne dwumadi awodi ye ewo Ghana emu ene empodo wako ni kreche no afibia no eyayeye na anope ye kokopie mu ewo hono de na chese mentime ho ase bi ekokosore ye ewo hono a na eno no owura kwaku ahidowu ene ebusia no mekire owura Fifi Atamos Mampeni Dada wako ne krechi na busia wo mu kokopie mu hono no na chese mentime ho ase bi akwakosi a wo mo ekire muhye anopa no wo mo eba ni nyina no na wo mo ni muhye busia na eba begu ensan na nkade wo mo wo mu ye bia no womo etimi aye na womo ba ye no na chese owura kwaku ahidohu wono edinkan ewo honom a wone enkofo afrase adwumadie no womo edie na wenam so emabusua ne ditudwa se nka womo nye na nka womo wi a womo so atoa so na womo nya ne ntie se owura kwaku ahidohu kire mu se bodu mienu a na wobetimi aye awie na nka abusua no atoa so na no na ekokoba ye se womo kire mu se dabi ye ka abusua ne kura na yi owura Fifi Atamos na yemu no na eye abusua no ankase sanse wo mo ya kanfo na owura kwaku ahidohu de kamia ye se party no na woka ho nanso no enye ono na eye busua ne kronkron de hye kronkron a na enke wo se amamre ene amane no kra wotimi eye na nso so wo mo baye no wo ye de a na nka wo firi asientem na wo wientam na wo mo ento aso wo hono mo a eno no kra no wo mo anya wo mo ho ntiase na nso no ekwawi akire no na wo mo di ye ede atoyie na akire kra no na chese Mampeni Dada eye John Evans Fifi Atamos ne bra a wo no wo de Samuel Atamos wo kire mu se ensamo no wo mo de akonkon ho de na nso akire no wo mo ebe kasa ede afa ho na yenkonko hwe abra na empanifo egu nsa ene ekire ensem bia wo mo ede tudwa
nti se hu abusua wo mu chen ha e wo nne due ya no tie de wan kasa budin no oda wudo da ye asomodwe nyine ye de dam enyi di ne remo na ya mama asomodi abaha na ya akọ na minyim de mbirikwe mu ya basia bodo ebusia ifi infante ya ribedi ya papa no na afi ọkọ ndem mo hwe mo kakra wa 12 years ni ribedi na afi ya papa ya na uncle emia over Sacramento ọkọ ndem in final and na wenya the figure enti ebusia ye de ye baba na ya bakaye na ye guda ye di man me hu yan de NDC wa bo chiri wo ba ya was one kinma ni me bia wo pakata no kwase mi mo odi akasakasa ni bani led by Nilante Vanderpool, Samuel Atamil, Cadman Mills, and I don't want to okay come. I see mostly what happened no possibility. There was no way they were able to mark their work the important of them that and so on or by a different story. But more in the Akasakasa and by and order came from above, and the commanders were frightened. Now, when you hear Kakasa, he answered the immediate addition or a Asmodin, and see my work can be a task. Emma, woman, and be there, young. Now, mostly war, and then not the one year. And Chayama Muno, you will be a the about 2 Itrin now. Commanders no come there, retired commanders no was the go to now instead there, Sabi over use come way or that can no dig it by Manchester. I was Oriana. I say, actually, one cassa won't pay you for no. While approaching. Na wanyini akasa de wo payecho wo doba enyanso na yebaka ne yaka but mo kan de akoma na oba na yehwa
Adeshimama na enne dwumadia ekoso ewo eye asomdwe park na ye kai ye mampeni dada John Evans Fifi Atamos asomdwe hene na yabomodia ama wanya bi ahwe enne anwumrei na busua ne chemu se wura koku ahindo wudi akire no wo mo ene no ebetwetwe enkomo ewo ehonom ma yenko ensemfofro emu na mampeni abedi eche sese wona ya paw no anase wono kuro ya na ye won nyina se eye NPP na wonye frankatufu abedi akire emfa mampeni abedi eche Dr. Bawomia eye mighty opoku prempe wonimonyamfo enka ne no na wono na ye oswafo wo hwe nyina mahoden ho ensamoso na efri se ye boni di ne ekoyi na di kire ye wokumase de ene wo free campaign ase na chese wo bo apra ne se wo bo na proboi wode ne na mankran ha yi a na ene wo kokopie mu ewo adan na abra wonne eye adan hene nenne Abraham eye kabu akuaku the third ene yi nanano mati na konwa kokko twetwe enkomo efa ne nani so ade hunu ne boa wo ba beboa ama eye NPP amanyokuo no kura no breaking 8 wo mo etimia breaki ene wo kokko gina simpie so de nani so ade hunu de tudwa na no enna nenne Abraham kabu akuaku an wotoso miensa wono so woyi ne nasempaboa ede hye ne chiame na ochiame egina nananamu de tudwa kire mu se Ebano ora mighty opoku prepedia na ne NPP fo wo mu ni din a wo mo boye no wo mo anye mistake kura esanse wo ba ye nyema wo beboa ye ema yetimi eye ebi etise free SHS no ne nyina de di pefese papai sanyame ye wo mo adompa na wo mo kofo abenwa ne de wo betimi aboa mampani abedeche Dr. Bawomia ema kan wo mo atimi atwiyen ede akwa kosi eye bo sha asase ne so enti ni wo mo de wo mo fo ane so papa papa and a woman born a basso, a war eduma pebby at the free SHS na, what de abano entinane, Abram Kaboom, a year a quack tosu me and sa, Nichame, Edina nanemu at the ensem, to just say.
Your DCE, she has done so well for us. In fact, the only accolade I give her is the hard working DCE. And when it was time for the new patriotic party to show forth that it can do what it said, and when it came to that time, they did not choose anybody but Matthew Okubu Prebe, aka Nabo. Not just that, it was a daunting task. He started it so well. When there were problems, he did not back off. There were challenges along the way. We have come a long way today. And we know that the rich and the poor, their children, have equal opportunity to make sure that their God-given talents will be realized. The teacher is grateful to what you have done in education and energy. Teacher expects that God will lift you to where you belong so that you can do more for us. There is one thing, you are of royalty, and so we associate with you. We associate with you. And so if you are there, it means our one leg is already there. Nature therefore gives you his full endorsement that you go on to become what God has destined you to be. On your way here, you saw the road. And the youth of Adam, and all people of Adam are looking up to you, that you will fix this road and make it more travel. So that those that are coming for the festival, you know, when they are happy, sometimes they get overexcited, so that we don't have any more stories.
Ebusuana ne ada ehonomo ena wode na probono ekokopie ya mpanifo achirebu se wode baba besinungwa haya na chese enkramantem aprobono wode ni namusa enti ene ada hene a woyi ne paboa ehye ne chiame ena hunu se wobo eye owura napo abaso ewo free SHS wobo aye ema etimi eko nanimu no adehima mama ye nyina weso na ye ntwa ye hutia wa ye ba ye do beko enije kase emu ye basisia.
Are you looking for a place to stay? Are you a foreigner coming to Ghana or a non-Ghanaian resident and need a place for a short stay? Then look no further. Jessica's Villa got you covered. At Jessica's Villa, we have well-furnished rooms with fitted kitchen and an open-air ventilation. We have a swimming pool and a rooftop for leisure. We also have a serene environment to suit your needs. We are located at East Legon at Jirigano, right opposite former President J.J. Rawlings' residence. Call us on +233 205 144 001 +233 591 940 622. You can also WhatsApp us on +447 944 022 187. Send us an email on nanasapon70@outlook.com. At Jessica's Villa, we serve you nothing but the best.
Ehwehwemu ama yehunu se enam yensu asai na yenuane enyo organic ntino se yedi nuane wei na yenum nso wei kɔ enipedue mu a yare bebre na de brɛ yen ne se nti Hola Savior Herbal Clinic ena mabode nhwehwemu akɔfa edo bi abadwama nso a yefa ne Hola Herbal Mixture edure uru ntin ene mmogye yare pen na intimi nsa se wonu hola heba mixture na ekwo ni pedua mu a eruru wontin ene mmogye mu na yare bia nso efi ni pedua mu na mani pedua no ahoden foforo wodofo entina se ma yare nka wonto ho ansa watamusika pudru se wodi kwasa won ho yare wabra hola heba mixture ewo ho edrui anwonwade eye woni pedua mu ntino a driver for carpenter for ene dwodifo ene Ghana fo nyina agiatu sempo yakatro se wo yare no eye sunsum yare a fagidie na num hola heba mixture na obenya wa yare sa
kwaje de o heba shop ene pharmacy bia mu atufo mfre 0240 409991.
Ewusia mayen sanso na ye mawakwa bafe mayen fa kase no enko enije ensem emmo na brother Sammi nyumtuni wade atudwa ekire mu se eba no man Ghana ye hawo ene eman yi mu ayeden na ene ukwadwa man so wuntimi entohwe ama emma titiriw ebinom sese de broni beka se hookup no eno ebi na womode wom ho agim wakire mu se enkane na adwuman wo honom na empo adwaman so kwa wutimi eto nneoma no na kyese emma yi womode wom ho gimu pa womakasa eye womo modwamodwa edito aduane edi nanso sese ye adwaman so kwa wuntimi ntohwe na adwuma mpo emma bunu enya bi enya no entino ama sese emma bebre wo honom asabe adwuma eni se womo eye te se basi bra no eno ebi na sese emu bebre womo ebo se de beya womo nsa ebetimi akọ womo anno na ensamu iwade tudwa ewo abra okoko pie simpie so a na ensamtwefo etoto na no efa no man Ghana se de enwoma mu aye de ne womo busa ne se so wahunu ana na wono so kire mu se oman ne de emu aye de sese eman ne titiriu basi bra na womo bo a womo edito aduane edie ma yemfa ensamo no na yenkonko wiewie no ewo obi man so ensem emu na Uganda man mu na yeko akogina aba beto dwase enkofo mako eye aduana num 45 de sese wo mo ho aka adwamu a wo mo ekire mu se ensemtweni eka ho ebi ene eye emabu na wo mo nya 18 wo mo so eka ho ebi na empanifo ache wo mo na eye Uganda wo mo ahinkuro eye Kampala honomo ena emabunu yache womo ede womo akokopie mu ewo eye na duafia yediteni womo yenti yediteni womo nyina ne se emabunu atia simonten so womo tire mu se womo abanya woteso ene na soafo no ebino kata se hye praye ne dwirimu edidiri womo adore womo se no komoa no enti womo sifom wamunsi fom na obi a wono ba wobetimi aka ma womom na emposika ketua bi obetimi ede aboa Uganda man no wontimi emra na wei na womon nam kuromu womo yo ye kire na posifo se na muhunu ye he bambo kuo no kire mu hwan na ma musa akwanya no se mu konkwoti ntesuo fa nkira ban na empo no mu ankasa no mo ne hwan mo yetimamufo de na so nsem bi wo ho no ma ye mfa nsoma mo a ma mo nkoka ene na adehye no ma womo kwakwo twa jadwoje akira ban sese de emu bebre ya cheche womo edu womo akwakopie mu wo na duafie se yenkwankwa boa hwehwemu enipa kropotin ya wo hye womo kutupa se womo enko ye kiro no womo duru wono ma womo ebe kire womo enti na chese Uganda ensem a ababeto dwa eno no eze de Afri Kenya akwakopie mu ewo Uganda oye kire no ebi na ekoso wo hono ma womo de womo anya omutire ndidim kura tie gas ansu nanso no yade yache enkofo bebre beya aduana num 45 de sese yi de womo ho aka adwamu Arishimama na mayenyi na weso na kasiye bobo ano ene ukwade se Paramount News no yemfa ensi ewo ahanu musei na mayenko Facebook na yenko kan yade hye no mu bi commenter wamo ede aba na we say they just want to project Bawumia by forcing JM to debate Bawumia. A winner in all polls does not debate this. this is what happens all over. Na kyerɛ sɛ wɔno kyerɛ mu a mampanin dada John Dramani Mahama wɔno wafa enti ma ne nkɔtena se koraa sɛ wɔba abɛyɛ debate bi wɔ man yi emu. I am tempted to believe that these NPP MPs and especially Afenyo Markins have no principles. They don't have shame. Afenyo Markins is a shame. Ono so ne dia wade aba eno no. Wachire mu a eba ni debate na wo wura Afenyo Markins. Agye agina mu se yenkwankwa ye no. Enya ne kwanso anka mampen ayi. Wura Afenyo Markins o ma na ni wu ade kakra esan se wo mo kwei ensem ben na wo mo ekwakọ Kakosia Matilda was say Ghanaians please reject the NPP Bawumia and Napo are both liars, arrogant, and disrespectful. They has nothing to offer than deceit. Vote NDC John and Jane, period. Also, Nedia wade aba enono. Na chese when so echremwa. You this MPP Sakawa party didn't have any shame. JM called Nana Adu debate. He ran away. Where we are, you shame on you people. JM is not going to debate any driver's mate. Not just someone no eba and so yebe no ayebe enti na yebe jina additional more ebidia wamo diaba eso na yede kasia no esi ewo ahanu musei na fasida Farmer Enagad medicated toothpaste wono osi paste papa ha ukwa dwama so benya bi na wode atwi wusen ewo ehonom go same travel and to bra nungwa kantamanto na ye no wo eni nsa wo so emfa wakwanti ho ensem bia ba bia pesa okono yentimi emwa Kama yesibra yaso ye na yemfa mfantitie mu na beye nyame adwuma sofo na apesa wo yensempa kani ne nyina no yeboa papa ema wutimi edi enkunim wo honom wo ye nyina no na ye de abodin krata na setumi krata etato ede amao enti bra kama so ye na yemfa emfa entitie mu hola Savior Herbal Center wo mo so ye krado se ye beboa papa na yate wo hawo anasa wo yade no che ede amao na wo nimpadua no so wanya fa hudi ewo ho adeshima ma wo mo ene adwumaku anwumre wo mo bo machi dom so masen ma mede Paramount News ede besomo ewo Great Commission TV eso asidan confirm Facebook fo mo amutimi comment ye na mo like share so yada mo ase papa YouTube efie mu mo hwe ye ene Radio SM online mo amutie ye eba ne studio ha so mo amobo ye team ne nyina no yada mo ase papa ye ochina no pa no so bo na wo de wafidie no ato hanum say sanse community watch jumedie jede bebro edi amejeso aye na nekua achereba ata me enanwumre me bo ensemu emu ede emma wo nyame adom channel pa ye besan ehia ye ma wo mo ne hwa adeshi